All right, Shalom. First and foremost, as always, want to give all the praise, honor, and glory unto the Most High, His only begotten Son. Call Halayim La Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Ruach HaKodesh. Double honors to the apostles, the elders, the great millstone, root and teach well. Wa Baraka Thumb unto the hopeful elect. All right, today through the Spirit, I want to go into a quick video entitled "Drama Shouldn't Be the Forefront of Your Ministry or Your Service." Right? And when you look at a lot of these various camps, all they do is their ministry is based upon, what's that, Philippians 2 and 3. You know, let nothing be done in strife and vainglory. You see? And that's what their whole ministry is about, trying to, oh yeah, this camp doing this. We better in this camp. We're you know, that's all they do. You see, you don't hear them speaking about none of the prophecies that's happening in the end times. You don't hear them speaking about Yahweh Shai. Some of them don't even teach the real names, man. All right? And that's showing huge flaws. All right? Because the Lord gave us the instructions. All right? What is that? 2nd Ezra 15. Speak thou in the ears of my people, the words of prophecy, which I will put in thy mouth. You see, so the Spirit of the Lord gives you the spirit of prophecy. That's also Revelation 19 and 10. You see now that thou don't worship me. I am thy fellow servant. They have the testimony of Yahweh Shai, which is the spirit of prophecy, man. You see, so you're supposed to be going into the prophecies, man. All right, now brothers do rebuke videos and rebuke lessons, which what? That's a part of the doctrine. Because the scriptures also say you're supposed to mark them what's caused divisions. You see, Romans 16 and 17. And also, the scriptures speak about not suffering sin to be upon your neighbors. So we do rebuke videos, but there's a difference. A rebuke lesson is different from somebody just reviling and bringing out drama, which you see a lot of these guys like this. You have the Alizé situation, which you have that one dude, I think his name is Ariala. He used to be a part of Sakari or whatever, and whatever camp he used to be in, I don't even give a shit, man. He's exposing a lot of stuff about Alizé. You see? And that's all his fucking videos are about. Exposing and doing all that. And then also, you know, the guy was selling breakdowns. So he's making merchandise of the sheep. But yet you have so much to say about somebody else, what they got going on. But you're not right either. That's why the scriptures speak about being a hypocrite. You see, outwardly you appear outwardly righteous, but inwardly you're wicked, man. Matthew the 23rd chapter, where Yahweh Shai was getting on those Pharisees. Because they made outwardly everything was all good, but inwardly they were wicked and evil, man. You know, cleaning the sepulchres and all that stuff. Had the nice garments. You know, all those commandments of men. You know, so they was able to look the part. But when you look into how they actually were inwardly, how they treated one another, and their mindset towards the Lord and towards the body, it was bad. It was off. All about self-glorification or self-exalting themselves. Or it's all about, you know, trying to make their works, make them be viewed as being like, giving them preeminence because of their works. But really it's because of Yahweh Shai and his grace and his mercy. You see? So yeah, guys, their ministry was about that. And Yahweh Shai rebuked them in Matthew the 23rd chapter for being hypocrites, man. All right, and you see a lot of these guys doing the same thing. And their whole ministry is all straight bringing out drama. Oh, yeah, his wife texted me and this and that. Oh, this and that. Like, come on, man. That's how women act. Women just sit there and gossip and bring out stuff. And then also women are petty too. Women like to, women stoop low. Women will stoop really, really low. Like if a dude kind of, let's say if a dude, you know, pop and drop. That's what they call it. You know, he pop in and drop it. And then she'll go around, his rod's smaller. Oh, yeah. That nigga don't wash his ass. She'll start reviling, saying all types of crazy stuff. You see? And that's how females act. So he had an issue with Alizar, and now he just exposing all this stuff, and that's all his ministry is about. No Yahweh Shai, no prophecy. You see? No stuff about the doctrine. And then when he does break down the doctrine, which is rare, it's fucking off, man. He's saying some bullshit. He did a whole video about fringes, which that's going to be my next video, going into how really the true fringes is inwardly. Because you can wear the garments all day. If you ain't actually applying what the Lord said, applying the stuff you learning, then it don't matter. You see? You're being a hypocrite. Speaking myself first and foremost. Because you got to make sure you applying the stuff you're speaking. So you can't be saying you rebuking the hell out of everybody else, but you ain't even, you know what I'm saying, you getting on brothers about, oh, you lusting, but then you secretly at night watching adult content or doing whatever. Or you chasing hoes a lot. But then you telling other brothers to stop chasing, you know what I'm saying, or whatever. It could be anything. You being a hypocrite, man. You see? So you gotta watch that. Speaking myself first and foremost, you can't rebuke somebody on something that you ain't even right on. But ultimately, our ministry is supposed to be about furthering the prophecies, furthering Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, speaking the salvation, Yahushai, his saving power, speaking the prophecies so people can know what times we're in. That's what our ministry is supposed to be about. You see, because every time you keep seeing more and more shit about some drama. You see? Now, do we have certain brothers that be up to date with stuff? Yes, because they're doing their job as far as the doctrine. Because when you see a brother do a video on that stuff, he's going to bring out the scriptures. It's going to be edifying. He's going to show the flaws in these different camps. Like you have the brother Jim as Bible Destroyer. I believe he's out there in Baltimore, the elder in Baltimore. And you have many more brothers like Elder Manat Zaba out there in South Carolina. They'll do their videos like that, but they're bringing out the scriptures. It's not just oh yeah, we gossiping, talking shit. You know what I'm saying? Bringing out some bull, like just, being a busybody. You see? But that's not what the ministry is about. You see, and that's what you see from a lot of guys, some freaking Hebrew reality show stuff. But that's not what it's about. Drama and shit. This ain't no fucking DJ Academics or what's that nigga Vlad? All them pages, them Bad Girls Club, whatever the fuck they, VH1 ass shit. This ain't that, man. You see, we supposed to be bringing out the prophecies, bringing out the stuff that edifies, man. And what edifies is what you're supposed to tell them what the MOTB is, the Revelation 13 to 16, the mark. What is that? What's the Lord's true name? You see, is Babylon the Great, which is America, gonna be destroyed? What do I need to do to make it to get the salvation? These things you're supposed to be telling your congregation. You niggas all straight doing gossip. You see? And that's all their whole doctrine is. And a lot of those camps, that's all they do. It's like their whole ministry, their whole ministry is basically straight just to to bring down other camps or like to invalidate other brothers. Yeah, they preaching like Philippians 2 and 3. I had food on my damn. It's lucky. They was eating a little bit. But yeah, their whole ministry is them trying to, oh yeah, y'all ain't got the truth because of this. Oh look, Apostle already did this. Hey, that's what all these dudes do, man. Even the Maccabees do, man, who got fucked up with it and played. The Lord jacked him up for all that shit talking he was doing. You see? Because that's not what your ministry is supposed to be about. You see? You're supposed to bring out the prophecies. That's what Habakkuk, the 2nd chapter. Write the vision and make it plain upon tables that he may run that readeth it. The vision is yet for an appointed time, but at the end it shall speak and will not tarry. You're supposed to be going to the prophecies, man. You see? So for newer brothers coming in, or if you somebody that's window shopping, you better leave them fucking guys alone, man. That's the whole ministry is just reviling and talking noise. That's not what we're here to do, and they're not bringing out no scriptures to back up that stuff. You got a whole video of you just exposing shit. You see? How is that edifying? The scriptures, what did Paul say? Let all things be done to the edification. Edify means to build the faith and the knowledge. You ain't building no faith and knowledge. All you doing is just talking shit, man. You see? No scriptures. And even when you see this video, brothers do ride-along videos. Some brothers might pull over and pull the precepts. Some brothers don't. For me, I tend to, I'll just go off the spirit and I'll just kind of quote the scriptures if I'm doing a ride-along. Right? But there's scriptures coming out. I'm not just out here talking noise. You see? That's what the Lord said. It says if they Isaiah 8 and 20, if they speak not according to this word, is because there is no light in them. So you got to speak according to the scriptures. That's what your doctrine is supposed to be based, foundationized upon. The scriptures and the doctrine, not some BS, some drama. You see? Busybodying. All right, you talking to his ex-wife and doing all, like, come on, man. Shit is off. You see? You call, and then some of these guys are even the same dudes that was calling brothers jobs and doing all this, or they trying to searching through social media. That's what women do, man. And that's why the scriptures say in 1 Corinthians, what is that? 6 and 9, that and effeminate is not gonna inherit the kingdom, man. You see? So all these effeminate, weak ass men, y'all gonna be the first to go in these perilous times, man. You see? And the Lord is bringing a lot of judgments for all this BS happening. You see? Because a lot of guys, they not bringing out the prophecies. They just straight drama. That's all your whole doctrine is, man. Talking shit. Where are the scriptures coming out? How is that edifying the house of David, the B'Yavdah? All you doing is just talking shit, man. You see? But that's an example on how not to be. Don't be like those guys, man. They not right. They're not bringing out the scriptures. They're not bringing out the prophecies. You see? But anyway, it's the point I wanted to go into. Lord willing, this was edifying. I like to end it all by saying, Call Halal, Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Rakakadash. Double honors to the apostles, elders, a great millstone, room teach well. Till next time, come, Shalom.